Alright, we're on a 9-minute delay, but the chat isn't. Right now, we've just got one table set up. This game's been going all night, so I'm going to buy in for 500. You can see we have some pretty big stacks on our 1-2. And I don't know why Rupert wanted to jump up here, but he loves to be on camera, so whatever. But yeah, this game went overnight. So like we've got 2,400 tanked over here, push and pray 970. So 4, 5, we have 6K on the table before I get here. So 6,500 on the table. I might buy in for the full amount here in just a second. I just smoked a big fat doob in the morning. And oops, let me change the way the table looks. So I'm not sure how I'm playing yet. Those look pretty cool. But I think we should go with red today. Yeah. I'm digging the red. Let me know what you guys think. If you dig the red. But you can see these are pretty big pots. I mean, we're 1-2 PLO5 with ante. So. Ooh. Now, you do play pocket pairs a little bit differently in PLO5 versus PLO4. So, like, Tatsky, I'm gonna feel out the table before I start 3-betting, just because everybody is deep here. Like 500 is not the it's like I'm almost the smallest stack. Like Tasky's got 400. Now I do have the king blocker here, so there's a lot of arguments here that I can bet here. Just bet small. Makes it look like I have a king high heart draw. Now I'm hoping a heart comes, because then I can blast it. Honestly, I hope a diamond comes. That would be nice. But if I had a king high heart draw, I'd probably bet 25 there anyways, and then check most turns if it doesn't come in. So my guess is because the game's been going all night, there's probably going to be a few more calling stations where if you bet, they're just going to call and not believe you. Either because they're stuck piles or they've just been bluffed too much in the evening. So it's pretty bad. good turn that I actually picked up stuff. And I mean, I guess you could make the argument I could blast because I have a blocker, but again, I'd rather feel out the table first and then see how it is afterwards. But yeah, $86 bet. We're just and a call. We're mucking. But see what I mean? This table might be a little call heavy because he bet into 3 people, so he's got something. Oh wow, Tanked has really got something. I mean, Tank's either doing that as a pure bluff or he has like ace 9, or I can see him having ace 9 with ace high diamonds. 9, 5, 4. Yeah, ace 9. Fair amount. So. Yeah, this is a good game. Starting off this early. And in the morning, too. All right, let's see if we can get the double board bomb pot PLO5 going as well. Letting Andy know here. Let me see if I can add it to the stream. Hopefully I can. Get yourself off yet. Yes, got it right on the first try. Always like doing that. I'm getting better at this whole internet thing. Streamlabs. All right, here we go. Figuring all of this out. Now I got 2 on double board. That's good. Yeah, kings again. Double suited kings. Better than single suited. Some people will play like kings and aces super passively in PLO5. I mean, I don't mind opening with them. Now, Push is opening with a lot of stuff. Fruit Beans, he's probably not 4-betting with much but aces. If you look at his his VPIP's a little low. How often does he 3-bet? 9%. So he's got a decent 3-betting range. Look at Push and Pray. He 3-bets 22%. Now, there's no 4-bet here, but if his 3-bet's 9%, his 4-bet's probably like 1 or 2%, right? So he's probably got aces. So by opening up for 6 instead of limping, I get to find out that I'm just horribly behind. Uh, I probably should turn that light off, eh? I think it puts a weird glare on the puzzle, anyways. Yeah, that's much better. There. I'll turn off the other light too, so that way there's not a glare in case I turn the laptop more. Lighting is so important in videography or photography. It's so important. But thank you guys for tuning in here. We're playing at the Madhouse this morning, 1810023 on pppoker. Yes, I do get paid to endorse them. All right, let's see if we can also get maybe a big O game going. Yeah, we have 2 on double board. All right, I'm gonna change that around a little bit. So this Sunday, Madhouse has a 1K kickoff tournament. Right now, there's only 7 entries. It's a $2 buy-in with a $2 rebuy and a $6 add-on with a 1K guaranteed. So, 2 weeks worth of tournaments going on here at the Madhouse. Alan's tuned in. He says, "Good morning." Alan Schmuck. How are you, Alan? Uh, I'm a little bit buzzed this morning. And I know by asking, I'll get an answer back in 9 minutes, which is fine. But yeah, so 2 weeks worth of tournaments. And then they have whoever has the top 9 in points, and they give a daily update. Will end up getting a $1,000 free roll. So I think that's pretty cool. What are we looking for? We're looking for Big O. All right. Opening up Big O. And let's see if we can add that here. Window capture. Oh, yeah. I'm getting the hang of this. I'm getting this stuff figured out for sure. And we'll just make it small for now until somebody sits. Somebody sits, we'll change the layout here for you guys. 5 of you guys tuned in. I appreciate you guys tuning in this morning. So I figured I would just, instead of like live streaming while I'm getting set up, just like get it right out of the get go. And I mean, here we are, looking 10 o'clock in the morning. We got almost a full table going of PLO5, 200 to 1K buy-in. I think I just need to top up. Let's top up for the stream. Why not? We'll just make it 1,000. So I don't think I'm gonna play loose. I think I'm gonna play. It'll be. I'm in between Push and Tanked, who are two of the better PLO5 players. But FIFO's shown really good resilience lately. So is Tzatziki, Fruit Beans, and Nightmare. Yeah, this is not exactly an easy table, you know. But I think they've been playing all night. So when you look at, Tank's up a little bit, Push is down a little bit, Nightmare's down. Nightmare's been playing all night. I think Push came in the morning, and Tzatziki is down. So sometimes if you can see what somebody's up or down, you do have that factor in. Like people who are down are a little bit more likely to gamble. People who are up more likely to. It's player dependent, of course, but a little bit more likely to wrap up their chips. So, how are you guys doing this Thanksgiving weekend? Here we are in the morning. There's 7 of you guys watching now. I appreciate it. This morning, and playing some poker in my PJs. Well, I was in my PJs. Oh, we got a lot of limpers on this one. Okay. Push out of position, just decides to pot it. I mean, obviously, I'm calling. See, Tatsky is usually a pretty tight player, but he's down right now, so he might just be thinking, let's just rip it. Like, he's stuck. He's playing with a bunch of big stacks. I mean, that's something that's going through his mind. We're apparently missing Johnny. Well, I'm never going anywhere. Okay, we flop a gut shot, and it's not even to the nut straight. We have a backdoor quad draw. Wow, they all checked after a limp and then a pot. So I don't know. I don't think any of them are gonna fold. Yeah, this hand is just over with. Oh man, my neck is just snapple-appling. To the guy who tuned in yesterday to watch me play, if you're watching me play, who said I came to watch you play and now I'm seeing you put together a chair. My apologies. It was a slow day yesterday. So this morning we're going off with a bang. 9 o'clock in the morning, already a game going. Huge stacks on the table. I mean, we got 5, 6, we got 7,000 on the table. Yeah, that's a lot. Ugh. And I know Tank's doing well. He's a player though that'll call you down if he feels something fishy. And Push is not he's not an easy opponent either. So you guys are seeing you should see some pretty good action here. I mean, we got $100 pot in a 1-2 game. This is what's different. Like, look at that. He's got the nut flush versus second nut flush. Okay, but I mean, you know, difference between the Madhouse and a lot of other clubs is they do 6 max. Here's 8 max, and then they limit the buy-ins to like 100 to 200 big blinds. Here we're in for 500 bigs to start. I'm raising with this hand. I'm also 3-betting a couple of, like, I'll 3-bet tanked. We'll just make it 25. Just a sweetener. One of the strongest hands in PLO5, by the way, might be 7, 8, 9, 10 Jack. So, you know, I've got diamonds, I've got a gutter ball. All right, so now I have the second nuts. And I mean, I have the jack high, so it leaves me vulnerable to a check pot. Hell yeah, brother. All right, so we're having a little bit of a uptick. Oh wow, look at this. I lamp. We have a raise and a 3-bet and a call. Really only drawn to a jack. So, and your first act. Oh wow. So we have a 4-bet pot incoming. 5-bet. Wow. Guys, woof. Action is off the hooks. So knight gets out of the way. We have a call. I told you, like, one of the strongest hands, 7, 8, 9, 10 jack. And look at that. He's got 4, 7, 9, 10. So he just flops the nuts. Fruit Bean has to go backdoor diamonds or backdoor spades. So, oh my god, here comes a spade. And he does no, he just picks up a spade draw. And Push is going to scoop that one. Yep. Crazy, crazy hand. $1,700 pot. I wish, Mia, that would be fine. So we got Big O. Love the laughter in the morning. Thanks, Al. Oh. Well, it's like, thanks, Zach. What up, baby? We haven't hung out in a while. We need to do dinner soon. If I was hustling. No, no, I tried winning those. Oh snap! We have some double board bomb pot going on. All right, so we have a full house in our hand. This is the updated one. I love the updated one. Talk about Pokemon. Here we have a gut shot, backdoor heart, backdoor clubs. I like this. So we've got the double board going. $1,700 pot incoming. It's kind of funny. I can tell people that in the chat. Oh my god. Push went from 1,700 to 3,000. What the hell happened here? I'm just like stoned, and he flopped a set of aces. Oh my god, against Tank set of jacks. It's a stone cooler, bro. And he had a straight draw. 10 queen. Wow. All right, so we have second nuts here and an overpair. Three-handed, I don't mind betting this. I hear ya. Ooh, top full house, and we have 8s and 10s. Oh, we like this. He might have a 5. Oh, he does have a 5. Oh, he's got a set of aces, though. So, what do we... Well, we ended up with a full house, but still choppy chop. That's fair. Oh, I getting a text from somebody. My wife was not happy with me smoking in the house, so I'm not going to smoke in the house while I'm on stream this morning. Morning. Huh? Did I do anything? No, I'm live streaming. I did look at some pieces and evaluate them. Yes. Now we have blockers here. Well, we're going to go for it. I need a red card. That's not what I wanted. I mean, I guess I could bet in case he's got a set. But... Somebody just asked me about Poker Jesus. I said I choose not to comment on Poker Jesus in order to maintain a professional atmosphere. It's probably the best thing I can say. Oh, that's not the word. Oh, yeah. The guy's got Poker Jesus as his image. Push and Pray does.
I think anyone who uses the name Jesus in their poker name has a complex.
Has a complex? That's what my wife said. She's allowed to say whatever the hell she wants. It's not her vlog. Like, check the flop on the QI flush hand. He raises a flop. You're in a bad way. Well, we have a straight draw here and a whole lot of nothing here. So we're just going to muck that hand. But yeah, that is the logo for Poker Jesus, but that is not Poker Jesus. That's a guy named Push and Pray. Because in Parliament, Omaha, a lot of times you push and you pray. Oh, don't like that. My wife wants everybody to know that she's already gotten like 6 pieces in for the puzzle this morning. Are you trying to say me playing poker and streaming is affecting my puzzle work? Do you want me? I can be off the stream. I just figured, well, what the hell? We were 7-handed. Now we're 6-handed in the morning. So it's not every morning you wake up and the game's been going all night. And it's a good game. Like we've got a bunch of money on the table. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we have like 7K on the table. Why, hello, Rupert. Yes. Rupert just wants to be. Yeah, I know. The camera's rolling, and then that's when you want to come up here. I know. So he's like, show everybody how cute I am. Yeah. All right. Don't really have much going on there, but yeah, Rupert. Are you a happy dog? Rupert's the kind of dachshund that wants to put his whole tongue in your mouth at all times. Look at this, $144 pre-flop or 72. So it's kind of a dry flop. Check. I mean, like, okay, maybe somebody's betting ace something. Oh. Ooh. All right, so we have the nuts here, and we have a pair and a straight draw. 2 straight draws. All right, here we don't have anything. And here we have a complete wrap, but we don't have a 5 here. I mean, he's betting half pot. All right, this is kind of a loose call. We end up with a straight here. So there's no flush draws here. All right, well, we might be getting quartered. I mean, does he really have 8-10? See, this is the problem with this hand. I'm just gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I guess I should have called. I mean, he might have pocket sixes there, like 6, 6, 8. Top set and a wrap. All right. Well, look at this. We flopped the nut straight with the royal flush draw. Yeah, we'd like somebody to bet this. No one's going to bet it. I'm actually going to down bet a little bit here. I don't mind everybody to call. Like, I have the nut with the royal flush draw here. Wow, almost everybody's calling. Just put 10 of hearts one time. That'd be nice. Okay. I mean, now even if somebody's got a set of aces with this king, I'm still going to rip it in because I'm still drawing to more outs than they are. 10-eye flush, we're gonna fold that. And again, I'm hoping both people call. And then it comes 10 of hearts or just a low heart. No, did not. Wow, I was really free rolling them. One time. That's straight here and two pair. I don't think anybody's gonna. Oh. The lion's nose? I don't know. Bottom two pairs usually not that strong. This is kind of a disconnected board, and we do have some straight draws to go with it. Backdoor hearts, backdoor clubs. Don't like this hand. Alright, so I'm going to play this one a little bit more aggro. Just hoping for a fold here. I mean, I don't have a 6 or an 8 in my hand. If he does call, I'm just hoping he's got like 8, 9 hands. Yeah, queen actually improves our hand quite a bit. So if he did call, I might put in a value bet there. Look at that, I got that piece together.
This is the panda's nose.
I don't know if that's going to help me here.
Well, it's in that fucking corner.
Okay.
Hello. I put a.
Right. Uh, eights and tens. And then a straight. Oh. I don't mind when people fold. It gives me a guaranteed win. Alright, that does not look like it goes there. We have a wrap and suited ace, king, queen. We're not going anywhere. Don't like that. Still checking. Wow. This is the only time you can bluff at with a dry ace, is when both boards are all diamonds. Oh. Set and card draw. I'm just gonna juice it a little bit. All right, 2 pair. What's up, love?
Oh, did you realize I was here?
Of course I realized you were there. What do we have? 3 6s. That. Two pair, 2 pair. Go half pot. Don't like it.
Looks like it's gonna be relatively easy, and then it's like, oh,
Nut. Everybody has thoughts on shit. Oh. This is a new artist in the last year. His name's Livingston. Yeah. Folding that. Oh, look at this. Full house and an 8. I mean, we're okay if somebody calls with a deuce or an 8. Like, it's got an 8. Oh, we're beating him. Ooh, we have the nuts on both. Good. Please, what? I'm gonna pot here because he shouldn't have ace 10 very often. Yeah. Five, three pieces together. I do like having these drawers. These purple ones I'm gonna work on. Then I have a suited ace. When life leaves you high and dry. Be at your door tonight if you need it. Yeah. So here we're kind of doing a feeler bet, blocker bet. I mean, we got top pair. You know, him raising pre, his range is pretty small. His VPIP's 34%. His is 52. I mean, he could have a straight draw. I could just bomb it, but honestly, that six is like the worst fucking card in the deck for me. Like a three, a four, a five, maybe even an eight. I'll bet. A queen, I'll definitely bet. Yeah. Thinking that I'm giving up on this hand. Here, though, straight flush draw, two straight draws here. I'm just going to go check, check, hopefully. If he bets, I don't think I'm going away. Two pair. Not very good, two pair. I'm hoping to get half. I get half with the deuce on the top. Oh, got that together. Oh. It's a very specific calling on a 3-bet hand. I don't make that call very often, but I'm on the button, double suited with low cards, so that he's going to know that that's going to favor my range if that comes up on the flop. But he might also be a non-believer and call once or twice, so. It's not exactly the flop we were looking for. We still have three of a kind over here. It's the other thing about that hand is it's easy to fold if you miss. I see what you mean though on these black, the dark ones. They just have an actual line. Oh, we have a straight, and we do have club redraw. Now we have a club draw on both, and did we pick up spades? We did pick up a spade draw here. So we don't have, I mean, we do have a pair of nines here. I'm not sure what I'm wanting. I'm wanting a 9 down here and a blank. Oh my god. Well, I got a 9 on the bottom and a blank up top. It's about the best I could hope for. You know, let's just give Jared a little bump. Just hoping we get one more caller. All right. He's calling the 3s and 6s down below. I asked for a blank and a 9, and it came blank 9. Oh my god. I think all the 3-bet 56. Oh boy. All right. Double suited 6s and 10s. We're never going anywhere on this flop. Now we expect FIFO to actually bet here. So here's a situation where we could check, hoping that he check pots. But I think we just have so much equity, we don't even care if push and tank called here. So this is a situation where it's okay just to bet it out. We're 60% favorites. He's got a wrap with a bigger heart draw. We're blocking some of his outs. So we can run it 3 times if he wants. Live, I'll only ever run it once. So we're running it 3 times. He wins the first. Good thing we're in at 3. He wins the second. Oh, no, I win the second. And I win the third. All right. That works. Yeah, and he had a 1-to-1 SPR, so he's never going anywhere. Oh, I got another piece together. So, jacks. We have 3 spades here, and we have backdoor nut diamonds. I mean, this is one where we can bet, and it's just unlikely somebody else is going to have spades here. But it still brings in, like, some calls from flush draws. If somebody's got, like, a set of 7s, they could pot it here. But again, we're 4 ways, so we don't have to bet pot to get the information. We bet 20, and Jared here check pots it. So he's probably got a better combo draw than we do. So we just lay it down. But I'd rather lose 20 than lose 58. I get the same information, and I save myself $38. This is a new lesson I've been teaching myself and stressing to my students quite a bit. Look at that. He's got a set of 7s. Oh, no. And he's got a set of 6s as well. I don't know. Yeah, of course a spade on it. Could have been a 2K pot. It's all right. Funny thing is if I have jacks with spades there, I make the same bet, and then I call. So... Right, honey?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I could have won a $2,400 pot. I folded like a bitch. Sometimes it's just about picking the right spots. Or at least that's what I'm telling myself. I had a straight flush. Since the Big O has not got shotten off and the double board is just heads up now. I think I'm gonna. How long have we been streaming? Oh, in my experience, I find a much greater. We have a good flush. All right, let's just. Portion of the player pool is females in PLO compared to no limit hold'em. Do you think that's why the average PLO game is softer than no limit hold'em? Wow, that's kind of a leading question. That means you think you're implying that you think women are softer poker players than men. Mia, I don't know what to tell you, but my opinion, women generally are much more ruthless players than men are. Um, so I'm just going to tell you I'm going to answer that live. But now, so here we end up with a complete wrap. But I don't know if there's more women in pot limit Omaha. What I will tell you is there's more gambling money in pot limit Omaha. There's plenty of times where I see somebody sit down in pot limit Omaha and then they sit down with their girlfriend or their spouse, or they sit down with a couple of friends and they're like, "Yeah, let's just gamble." And they are more willing to just put their money in the pot. Like some people might do it with Hold'em, and you see that every once in a while with Hold'em. But in pot limit Omaha, you're going to see that at a much higher frequency. Um, probably maybe not once a night, but in Hold'em you might see it like once a month. Where in Omaha you're probably going to see it like 3 or 4 times a week. Um, so that's just my experience. But yeah, even if there is more women in pot limit Omaha than men, that's not why pot limit Omaha is softer. I think it's softer because people misplay it quite significantly. So here we flop the second nuts, and we have a redraw to clubs. Now the problem with this pot is there's what, 4 of us? Did we limp into this pot? Means the raise was like $4. So maybe it was a straddle limp. So you just got to be proceeding this one with a lot of caution here. So now we are second to last to act, so I'll go ahead and bet $9. I noticed Push got up off the table. He was up like a couple thousand, and Tanked sat. And Tanked went from my right to my left, so that signifies that Tanked wants position on me, which I don't blame him. Usually the last seat in a live game that gets filled for me is the seat to my right. Whether I'm playing Hold'em or PLO, because people just know I'm that aggressive. Like if I see that a couple seats are open to my right, like for example, if I'm in a live game and this seat's open and this seat's open, and somebody sits directly to my right, I instantly know I can take advantage of that person because they're absolutely clueless of who I am. Or if they're holding themselves as, for example, another pro, I might notice that and just be like, are they planning on check raising me all the time because they know my tendency is to bet and be super aggro. But generally speaking, if somebody sits down directly to my right when there's other seats open, I'm feeling like they're not. We're gonna lay this one down. They're not going to be. I'm gonna have an advantage on them. Here we have a complete wrap, and there's no flush draws out there. We do have backdoor spades, but this is big enough that we don't mind getting raised. We want enough equity in here. We have enough equity to bet this out. Any ace, 3, 4, 6 wins us the pot. Now we have one of each of those, so that gives us 12 outs, which means we have like a 48% chance of winning. And we didn't factor in our deuces. The 7 doesn't help us, but it doesn't hurt us. So if it was the 7 of spades, I'd be happy. Wow, that's a really bad run out. So this is that 52% of the time when we're not going to win it, and you have to decide at this point, do I bluff at it? I mean, he's got a lot of 10x's in his hand, jacks and 5s. He might find the call there. I think he might sniff it out.